Howdy folks, DirtxNapxDan here. Before I get into our match here, I wanted to highlight something. Starting actually last week here, but kind of went with a soft launch type idea, but now wanted to make sure that everybody knows Wednesdays scheduled 8 to 11 Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. I will be streaming live on Twitch. I will leave a link below for my name, but you can follow me there at dirt_naps_dad_PS4 because, well, somebody had already taken DirtxNapxDan. Go figure. Well, anyway, so you can catch me there every Wednesday night, 8 to 11 Eastern Standard Time in the evenings. I will stream other times as available, mostly more towards the end of the week and weekends is where most of my free time is, but it varies. So right now I at least wanted to commit to something, and we'll grow that over time and increase that commitment for you here as we grow together. So getting into the match here, I will be taking Guan into Ranked Joust here, along with DirtxNapxDan playing Izanami and Yuki playing Ares here. All peeps of the Defend Middle Lane clan here coming together as a team DirtxNap here in Ranked Joust, going up against a Chalk, Freya, and a Muzen Cobb here. So I am quite partial to Guan Yu. He's one guy that I was actually talking about him the other day. We were talking about gods that you didn't necessarily like at first, but then fell in love with. And I'm like, mine is Guan Yu. When I first started playing the game, he was one of the guys you had early access to, and I just didn't get it. It didn't click for me. His whole kit was just not quite there, and I just, it didn't work. His ult, I didn't like at all. I'm just like, I would too often I would get interrupted out of my circle, and I just think, yeah, you know what, the heck with him. But then I continued to play Smite, and I started learning more and more, and I remember one time in particular, it was a matchup against a Ymir, and he froze me in my circle. I'm like, I just need to pay attention to when he does that, and then circle, right? Simple. Boy, if that didn't just change the way I played, not just for Guan Yu, but for everybody here, as our initial push, come out, clear the wave, and then go do damage, is something that we've been trying to do here. So that's why you see a little bit different than my normal strategy, and then go back out here to lane. But so I've definitely fallen in love with Guan Yu as time has gone by, and the other thing is I've come to appreciate his ult a lot more now that I think what it was is when I fixed my sensitivity and got that into a better state is when his ult started to click for me, when I was actually able to turn and move and so forth. So we wanted to look at their blue, but they had already picked it up, so it's alright, let's go ahead and just fall back to our blue here. We'll take the two buffs. So again, that's kind of a trade-off that you're getting with this strategy, is that we're going to not always get their blue camp. I'm not sure which strategy is best. Get the minis, get lane, get their blue. It's hard because half the time they don't even press for red, they just start at their blue. So this was kind of like a compromise to see how we can stack up here early on, and I just wanted to double check at this point, and someone did verify that no, Freya did have it. Like, oh, alright, yeah, okay, definitely then. Fall back here. So Freya was actually the first one to level 5 here. She's the one that farmed her blue on her own while the other two were out in lane. Alright, I can start to see where, alright, now I'm losing cabs also at level 5. They're Chalk's behind. So I can see why the previous strategy that I used is one that's often more favored by the higher level players, because getting to level 5 and getting your ult first is rather pivotal. So, alright, one thing also here that I wanted to just make sure that I was constantly looking for hives and taking them down. I seen that he placed one there, and I'm like, oh, thank you, Freya. That actually saved me from some damage there. I appreciate that. But alright, so we're all level 5 now, except for Chalk, who's still lagged behind at level 3. He was a little slow getting out of Fountain here. So we're not quite sure what happened there, but hey, it is what it is. Sometimes, you hit yes, alright, we're good to go. I gotta run to the bathroom quick before the match loads, and well, the match loads a little faster than you thought, or you had to just pee more than you thought you had to pee. Or, on the way up, mom's like, hey, stop, do this, do that, take out the trash quick. And I was just happy with that. All there, getting all 3 of them down, and we were able to burn their beads there with that then. So that was a win for us, because all 3 of them did take beads with us having an Ares, and we wanted to try to burn that out quickly. And when I was able to stun all 3 of them right there on the edge of their tower, Yuki was able to pick them all up with his ult and force all 3 to burn their beads. So that was pretty high five. That was a good play there on that part. Alright, so we get back in here. What are we building? So we went to Bluestone and Power Boots. I figured with having a Guardian along with us, we already had some other beef here, so I wanted to go a little bit more offensive, and let Yuki play a little bit more on the tank role. And was thankful to get that there as Muzen Cab got there just at the last moment to try to take it from us. But back out to lane we go. Watch out for the Freya ult, because, well, that was such a great time to Freya ult. Like, what? No purpose. I mean, I don't know what she picked out of that. Hey, if you think there was a good reason to do that, let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to chalk that up to wasted from my perspective here. So, again, we just want to push the lane here, get minions, and work that farm up. We want to keep our level advantage as limited as it is, because it's realistically only over Chalk. The other 2 are ahead of us. So here, alright, back to do blue buff. I just want to make sure no one's chasing along. Alright, let's go ahead and get this done. Yuki, meanwhile, is going up to check on their blue buff, because we kind of thought that they went for it, when we went for theirs. And it could be a good opportunity for him to cause some havoc there and maybe sneak it out from them. But as it is, we're really getting Muzen Cab here out of spot. Try to get out of Chalk's ult, but that's not going to happen. I got my ult. I got my dash coming up. And I'm going to dash out and heal. They were yelling at me, ult out, ult out. I'm like, nah, I think I got this. I just really didn't feel any other pressure outside of Chalk, and I knew that him alone wasn't going to take me down, especially with his ult actually being down already. And being behind in levels. So, no fear in that. Next thing we're going to come back and buy actually is Breastplate. So while I wanted to be more offensive, I'm still a frontline guy, and that means I'm going to be taking a lot of minion hits when I get in there and attack the enemy gods. So, having that little bit of defense here is vital to my survival. That's the way I kind of look at it, is that this isn't a meme build where I'm just going full on blaster. I want to make sure that I have survivability here, plus the cooldowns on Breastplate of Valor and the mana and the physical protection. It's just got so many good things on it. You just gotta take advantage of that when you can here. So all right, just waiting for my team here. All the buff camps are down. We're pretty sure, but I'll double check on theirs. Hey, there is a prize back here. Get rid of that hive. Hi, Freya. I'm not staying, Freya. Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to take care of this hive, too. Yep, you're still not following me? Okay. Alright, fight's up here on the front side. Alright. Ares got an ult ready, and alright, we're backing off. Well, if we want to ult them, we don't want to try to do that under their tower. Well, I've done that with Ares. You think, I can just go into their tower edge here quick and ult them and drift out. Well, you don't drift that fast, and that tower can hit hard, especially early on here. So, you just need to be a little wary about that. And again, I want to make sure that these highs are down. And then, I seen that just a little too late. Oh, yeah, nice ult. Not quite sure what the purpose of that one was either. Here I just kind of wanted to get in the way of Freya and keep her apart from the team. And then I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't get out here on the Chalk and get the kill. Can we get him? He's down he goes. I was not sure I was going to pick that up. I wasn't sure I was going to get away with it. But we're out of dodge. All right. And get rid of one of them as well. All right. Then we'll go ahead and back to Fountain here as Yuki goes down to Freya. And this is the other reason I went Breastplate, because my next item is going to be Jotuns. Now I have full cooldown. That means all my abilities are up and ready to go. Guan Yu is very ability based, and with the full cooldown and the way his kit's designed, you can get into some wickedly long combos. And you don't want it, I'll go ahead and take it. And then back out to lane I'll go here and wait for Ares to catch up. Get rid of these little guys here. So climbing out of the ranked joust here, you know, I was quite, as odd as it sounded, I was quite happy to start off in Bronze 5. Because to me, gives me the opportunity to start at the very bottom of the ladder and say, hey, look, I started at Bronze 5. You know, if I start at Bronze 5 and climb up, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, look at me. I'm an old man. And, you know, I was kind of proud of AMC for that because I was about to go destroy that hive and then he blocked my path with that last little squirt. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. But Dan's like, yeah, it's okay. I got range. And down goes another hive. So again, we were really on point with trying to keep those hives down because, well, you know, that helps us stay ahead. You know, keeps him behind. He's got to keep using mana to put him out, which is less mana for his other abilities, you know, and less benefits that he's getting. Here comes the ult. Pretty sure all beads were down, so I'm going to go ahead and ult right in. And look at that deicide. Oh my goodness. It doesn't get any better than that. Alright, where are the minions at? Okay, Yuki's like, I'll tank it. The minions will be here in a second. I'll run out when they get in. Okay, high five. Let's take this tower down. That is our prize for the awesome ult combo that we just pulled off. Alright, next play, let's check out and see if their mana buff is up here, which it is not. But again, we take out the hive and we're going to go ahead and back on up here. Again, taking a more measured approach. We know damage buff's coming up here shortly, so Dan and I are coming over this way to make sure that we can secure that. I got plenty enough gold to go start, you know, working on Jotuns here. But, you know, hey, first things first, we got to farm, get those buffs down, deny the buffs and the farm to the enemy team. See, that's the other important part of farming is not just gaining the experience, it's also depriving your enemy of that experience. Now, we each get the minions, right? But those camps, when you get more camps than them and are consistently getting 2 out of the 3 or all 3 out of the 3, your levels will just slowly pull further and further away. We've been, for the most part here, securing 2 out of the 3 camps, and look at the levels. They started off ahead of us, and now we are all ahead of them. But, you know, we're also getting the kills too because, well, you know, we're working well together as a team here. And again, we are, you know, decided this night we were going to take a more measured approach. We were going to be careful at times and try to just not be so bold and brazen, which is something that Yuki is teaching Dan and I, because we are an aggressive bunch, you know, like father, like son. So I do tend to be a little bit bolder than I need to be at times, and you know, Yuki is a longtime veteran of the game and has already learned about slowing life down a little bit because it helps you win games. So I'm like, okay, you know, you call the shots tonight, Yuki. You're going to be the shot caller, and that's what we did. We took a slow, measured approach, and you know, if you watched yesterday's video, you know that we won that game, and you can see how this game's going along here so far. Not too good for the enemies. Can we burn some beads here? I don't even really care if they beads out of that or not. I'm going in with the horse, because by the time that my horse is done, their beads are going to be done. I might be able to pick up a stun here, and down goes Chalk. Alright, so we pick up a prize with that. Freya goes for her ult. Again, just, you know, she's using it more of an initiation thing, but then they're not initiating. You know, I get using things for initiating. Here, this was like, oh, if I get enough of my circle on him, that chain will kill him. And high five, it did. Oh, I was happy about that one. And I'm like, happy birthday, Yuki. I don't know when your birthday was last, but there you go. That's my present for you. I knew I could take a couple shots from the Phoenix. I knew I could circle him down low enough that even if he ran away from me on the edge, that chain and that little bit of a dot was going to be enough to take him down. So I was very happy with that little combo there. I thought that was definitely worth it. So now we got Jotuns full up here. So now we got full cooldown. Got some penetration going. We got some power with the power boots. We got the bluestone. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Huh? You want to dance? Come on, let's dance. Get a little dance moving. Oh, Chalk's behind me. All three of you here? All right. Yeah, I don't mind dancing all three of you. Whoop. But I'm out dodge because, well, I know I can't win against all three of you. Go over this way and haha, Chalk, you had all your sights on me and you missed my team coming around the corner of blue. And guess what, Chalk? Now you're out of position and you're dead. Sorry. So like I said, people, we often get blinders on. I know I talked about this, I believe, in yesterday's video, but the blinders. I see a low health guy. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. And you just focus in, and you just don't see the stuff going on over here and over here. And next thing you know, that guy's not dead and you are. So, hey, I'm getting into my rules of Smite. Don't die. Wards win games. Farm, farm, farm. Take off the blinders. Not about the kills all the time. So, you know, all right, they got Bull Demon well underhand. Yuki was going back to help DirtxNapxDan finish that off. I'm like, hey, I'm just going to soak up some experience out here in lane, and we'll all be pretty good with that. And then I'm like, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and back here because I got minions pushed up. You guys got minions pushed up. You know, let's take this Bull Demon buff to its full extent, you know, with its best build as possible. And here I'm looking at Beat Stick here. And we're going to pick up meditation since the way the game's been going, that, you know, hey, you know, the game's going well and a little extra sustain will help put things away. That's what I went with. You know, I took the shell first here in the early game because I just kind of felt like the way everything was shaking down with, you know, the players involved and whatnot, that was the right thing to do there. But, you know, wanted to come back to meditation here just for the continued sustain that can give. And that's basically where we were at. We could just use just a little bit more sustain and really been able to, you know, push this in and get things done. So that's why I went there with that. Going to burn some beads here, but I'm going in anyway because, boy, I'm not quite sure. It looked like he went gold but didn't eat it. But bye, Freya. Bye. Your Phoenix is down. You are not getting any protection here. Can I? Oh, I'm like, you know what? No. Take the blinders off. Take the blinders off, James. Don't go running into Titan thinking I can kill him before he gets the fountain. And then have the Titan beating on me the whole time. Him get the fountain and get some health. Now I'm really stuck between him and the Titan. So, but as you can see, they surrendered. That's it for this match here. So let's go ahead and fast forward here to the stats. Alright, so you can see I'm starting to make that climb here from Bronze 5 up to 4. I went 2-0-8. Dan went 6-0-4. And Yuki went 4-1-7. Great stats all around. Just really even on the damage through the three of us there. Just a really great game. Let's see what our little winner's prize is here. And we get the Nicaragua avatar. High five. Alright, so hey, well, if you want to know about Triumphant Chest, there you go. But hey, I know I talked about it in the beginning, but hey, here in the end again, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the little bell so you know when you get my notifications when the new videos come out. Give me some love in here on this video and, you know, give me that thumbs up. Give me some comments. Tell me, you know, what we did right, what we did wrong, where we could have went better or so forth. You know, I'm always open to constructive criticism, you know, of any sort because, hey, I want to get better. And not only do I want to get better, I want to help our community get better so we can all enjoy Smite more. You know, the more people we get into ranked play, the better the matchmaking system does. So, hey, play some ranked, get in there. Just don't let the anxiety build up. It's just joust with picks and bans. In the end, that's all it is. Just keep playing. And one other thing, you know it. When it comes to dirt naps, got to give them before you take them. Peace out, folks.